Hey guys, it's Chris, your senior, back from CNH Small G again for another informative service and repair video. This will be a deck damage repair, a deck damage service and review video here specifically because we had a lady here who we had to pick up her tractor for her. She was one of our typical regular clientele, and unfortunately, from what I was told, that her husband hit something in a yard out there. Unfortunately, he did not want to divulge what exactly he hit, and I didn't want to press the issue with him to try to figure out what actually happened to the machine here specifically. And what you see right here is the end result of the actual damage to the specific machine. He hit something in his yard, and this tractor specifically, it's the LTX1040 here, LTX1040 Cub Cadet, and whatever you hit in the yard out there caused the belt right here to completely break on here. These LTX 1040s have two belts on them. This one right here has the timing cog belt, as they call it right here. Plus you have your regular engine to the PTO, or I should say the engine PTO down to the deck belt as well too right here for that. And you can see the blades right here. The blades are quite effed up right here as well too. The blade got cracked right here on there as well. The other one's missing a big chunk out of the side right there as well too. And the other problem he had with the machine here was the actual idler pulley right here as well too. This idler pulley, the actual bearing is extremely tight, and sometimes it doesn't even want to turn, and this may have been another contributing factor to why the thing actually broke right here. But this bearing is completely shot down inside. It looked like it was running dry, and it wasn't being lubed properly by the actual bearing races inside right there for that. And I wanted to make this video as well too because unfortunately we don't see a lot of machines that actually have this kind of actual cog drive on the actual deck right here, as you see right here. And it'd be a good time to actually make a video about this specifically. And these decks right here, as I said before, they have two belts on them, as I said before twice already. So you have the main cog belt that actually adjusts. You have a big adjustment arm underneath it with a tensioner, and this is how it's specifically laid out on this specific tractor right here exactly. And you see right here the cog goes on each side right here as well too. You have one on the one side by the deck chute, and you have the other one over here by the inner portion of the deck right here as well too. Plus you have your main belt on top here as well too. And this is how it's typically set up, and that's what it should look like on your deck right here exactly, because your main PTO belt right here goes down to your deck, and your secondary one underneath that as well too. Then you have your adjustment arm right here as well. In order to take the cog belt out, or I should say, in order to install a new cog belt, you have to take out this pin and wash right here to relieve the tension from the cog belt right here too for that. So you want to take that thing out and release the tension on the belt in order to slip the cog belt up over the actual spindle assemblies right here for that. And because they have the actual unique design with the cog belt hunter specifically, let me show you here as well too. You have little triangles on the top of your deck assembly right here. It's missing over a little bit, and the brake's on right now. I can't do that probably. Hold on here. I'm just gonna spin over a teeny bit here, but there we go. Okay. Whenever you want to realign this deck properly, you must realign the deck properly for the actual blades. I cannot stress that. More importantly, the deck needs to be properly realigned in order for the blades to not hit each other, because if it's out of alignment, there's a high possibility that the blades might crash and hit each other and basically be scrapped from that point on. So whenever we did it over here, I always put it here from the front position. So I'm basically standing right in the front of the deck right here. As you see here, you got your deck hook right here. What I did was normally you put your triangle piece right here. You see this little triangle piece, little triangle shaped arrow. You can call it whatever you want to, guys. It's a triangle, and it's aimed sort of up the front here like so. And you want to have the other one over here on another angle, as you see right here. So here's the other triangle right here, guys. You want to have that over there, and I'll flip the deck over here. You can see where it's actually positioned from each side right here for that, so you can see that as well too. So this is how it should look like. Let me flip this thing up here. Bear with me here, guys. Okay. There's your deck underneath there. That's where the blades are currently positioned right now. There's the one right here adjacent to that portion right there. And there's the bottom as well too. And here's the other blade over here as well too. So both blades are almost like 12 and 3, like a 12 and 3 position right there for that. So they're in a position right now that they will not be interfering with each other whenever you spin the actual deck over with the blade engaged right there for that. So flip that back down. So that's everything you need to know whenever you're actually changing out the actual cog belt on the deck assembly right here for that. And you must be mindful of that fact, because if you do not align it properly, it will cause the blades to crash into each other on there for that, and you do not want that to happen, because if it does happen, there's a chance the belt, the actual cog belt, might start jumping around and actually skip a few of the notches on underneath the cog right here, and the belt itself might go scrap, it might go crappy again. So just remember that the belt has to be aligned properly with the deck spindles right here in at least like a 12 to 3 position, 9 to 12, somewhere around there, like somewhere around that kind of position right there for that. So that's my review for the actual deck for the LTX1040 lawn and garden tractor. So if anybody needs any other kind of like references or anything else like that, just feel free to shoot me an email here, and I'll try to answer any kind of basic questions about this specific setup, because we don't see too many of these kinds of decks, because I think they might have only had them on a few machines, but this is a 2009 deck specifically for this machine right here, and I haven't seen any newer ones at the local stores that have this similar kind of deck on it for that. So maybe they discontinued it. I really don't know, because I don't have every single year and model number at my disposal at all times. So I'll see you guys, and have a nice day.